Hey everyone, and welcome to All Things Superman, where we simply talk about everything related to Superman, from comics to TV shows to movies and much, much more. So guys, it's been a little while since I've done a video. I've had quite a few other projects that I needed to complete and that I was working on. That and the fact that not a whole lot of news has come out pertaining to the new Batman versus Superman movie or anything Superman related that's that's really noteworthy anyway. So for those two reasons, that's why you haven't seen a lot of videos from me. But now I'm back on task. You'll be seeing a lot more coming from me very soon. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me. Thank you for continuing to subscribe to the channel and keep up to date with what's going on with Batman versus Superman and Superman news. So that said, today is March 25th, 2015, and that marks exactly 1 year before the release of the new Batman versus Superman movie in 2016. As you know, there's a lot of stuff that happened. We were originally supposed to get the movie this year, but a lot of stuff got changed around. The date was moved twice and things like that. So, but anyway, we've gotten a couple of pictures, a couple of photos from the new Batman versus Superman, and the most recent one is the Jesse Eisenberg picture of Lex Luthor, him playing Lex Luthor. So I want to jump into that and talk about that in this video today. So let's do it. All right, now first things first, there are still quite a few haters out there of Jesse Eisenberg and the fact that he's playing Lex Luthor. A lot of people are still speculating that he's not a really good actor. There could have been better choices for Lex Luthor. It should have been Bryan Cranston, among other people. So there are a lot of people, even still today, that are like, Jesse Eisenberg is going to do horrible in this role and whatever. And then you have a, select few people. It's probably about even, but you have a few people that's also, Jesse Eisenberg supporters and saying that, he's going to be great for the role. They're using him in the Social Network sort of context because he played sort of a rich person in there, which Lex Luthor is. So he has some kind of context. So it's kind of a topsy-turvy, 50-50 kind of thing going on with whether or not you like Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor or not. But I gotta say, regardless, guys, to all of that, this photo that has come out today, if you have not seen this photo, you need to look at it. This photo that has come out today is extremely badass. There's no other way that you can describe it. Even the haters that don't like Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor, you got to admit that this picture, oh my God, he looks straight out of the comic books. There's I don't know if you guys watch a lot of the cartoons and the animated series on Netflix, but there's quite a few Superman cartoons and animated series on Netflix. And the way Lex Luthor is portrayed in a lot of those animated features, that's exactly what Jesse Eisenberg looks like. I mean, it's incredible, guys. And the other thing that I really like about this photo is that it has a continuity with what's already going on in the universe. We've seen the picture of the new Superman costume, the new Batman costume. We've seen Wonder Woman's costume. And they all have this sort of synergy that they work really well together, and they all fit into the same world. Now, this picture of Jesse Eisenberg, it looks like it's going to fit perfectly into that. I mean, it's dark, it's gritty, it has this sort of serious tone to it. It's just magnificent. So it fits right in with this universe. I think Jesse Eisenberg is going to be awesome. Now, a lot of you may disagree. A lot of you still may not like the Eisenberg decision, but from this picture, and again, guys, it's just a photo. We have to wait to see the movie. But from this picture alone, if I'm going to judge from this picture alone, Jesse Eisenberg looks badass. There's really no other way to say it. So, that's my thing about it. I really like it. I'm looking so forward to seeing him and seeing this whole movie and how it's going to come together. There's a lot of things, a lot of pieces to this movie that we don't really know how it's going to come together yet. So I'm really anxious to see how all of this stuff is going to come together. And one other thing, guys, we've also seen the new Aquaman photo. Now, again, it's the same thing with the Aquaman photo with Jason Momoa as Aquaman. A lot of people, again, were speculating, most of us kind of knew that it was going to be Jason Momoa playing Aquaman, but there were quite a few people who were not as many as this Jesse Eisenberg, and definitely not as many as the Ben Affleck and as Batman and Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman decision. But still, for this Jason Momoa role as Aquaman, there were a lot of people who were, kind of iffy about it. Like, I don't know if I can see him as Aquaman. But guys, when that photo came out and he's standing there as Aquaman, he's standing there as Aquaman. It's like, wow. I mean, who would have thought? I mean, really, I was one of those guys that was like, that was thinking it would really, really be hard to make Aquaman into a cool character, and to kind of ground him into this world and make him fit into a world. I mean, after all, he's a guy that talks to fish. So I've always had the Super Friends version of Aquaman in my mind. And it was kind of a cheesy, he just basically talked to fish. But guys, this dude looks like he can kick some ass. And if any of you have played the Injustice Gods Among Us game, you'll see the same thing. Aquaman, even in that video game, has been made to be like really tough and really rough and can hold its own against characters like Batman and even Superman in there. Now, of course, in a real world scenario, he probably wouldn't be able to do too much to Superman. But I think they're going to ground these characters enough to level the playing field among all of them: Batman, Superman, Aquaman, and Wonder Woman, and even Cyborg. The playing field will be leveled enough to kind of help these characters fit into the same world, into the same universe. So I'm really excited again about the Jason Momoa picture as Aquaman. He looks really, really, really badass. All right, guys, so that's it. I'll end the video here today. Listen, I'm really interested in knowing what you guys think about the new Jesse Eisenberg Lex Luthor picture. Please jump in the comment section and let me know. Let's discuss it in the comment sections like we always do, very objectively, and see what you guys' thoughts are about it. I'm very interested to know that. And if you haven't done so already, guys, make sure you go subscribe to the channel. I'm back on task. I'm going to be coming out with a lot more videos very, very, very soon. So make sure, if you haven't done so already, that you have subscribed to the channel. And until then, I'll see you guys in the